Wish all the students of class 4 a very good morning. Today I am going to explain you a new poem from your half yearly syllabus, that is Rain in Summer. So now let us read the poem. Go to page number 52 and now let us read the poem. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat in the broad and fiery street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful is the rain. How it clatters along the roofs like the tramps of hooves, how it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout. Across the window pane it pours, and swift and wide with a muddy tide, like a river down the gutter roars. The rain, the welcome rain. This poem is written by H.W. Longfellow, and the poem explains how relieving and how beautiful it is to see the rain after the long hot summer days. And during the summer, what we see is that all the surrounding, the trees and the streets and everything are full of dust, and because of the heat, they become very dry and dusty. All the surrounding of our environment, and all the broad street or the narrow lanes, everything looks very scary, very hot and intolerable. And when it starts raining after those long summer days, it feels very relieving. How it clatters along the roofs when the raindrops falls on the roofs of the houses, it makes a sound of a clattering sound, like the tramps of hooves, and it also sometimes on the roofs of metals, a kind of that which is called asbestos, or those kinds of roofs. What happens when it rains, that makes a tramping sound of hooves. It like sounds of heavy steps of hooved animals. Hooved animals means animals like cow, horse or sheep. They have a hoof. They do not have feet or toes or fingers. They have hooves which are very hard, and when they walk, that makes a sound. Sometimes the rain sound of the rain makes that kind of a effects too. And when it rains continuously, the water, it gushes out, it rushes out from those narrow lanes into all the other parts of the streets. The rain also pours, continuously flows on the window pane, and swift and wide with muddy tide, and it also flows on the road and along the sides of the gardens or all the around our house. It flows, and the water flows, and all the muds and the dust around it mixes up with it and makes a muddy tide, like a river down the gutter road. And like a river, the rainwater goes into the drainage system, and while going into the drainage system with the full force, it makes a roaring sound. So after the heat of this intolerable summer, we all enjoy the rain. The poet here is expressing us about the feeling of the rain after the hot summer days. So that is your poem. I hope all of you have understood it. Next, it will be followed with question answers and objective